Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. Y'all, I can tell you the first number I'm hearing right off the bat, 77. I was taken to Psalms 77 this morning. Someone is an empath. I'm noticing this tarot box and that it says empath on the bottom of it right here. And someone has an affinity for the crows. 30 on my timer. They're just now coming in, and possibly black cats. Black cats are significant for someone. And y'all, I'm going for these cards, and it's the fact that they're black and white. Light and shadow, shadow and light. How do we play? 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. 103 on my timer. All right, so ye all have been, wow, okay, thank you. Y'all, I'm noticing this card was sticking out on the bottom of the deck. Here comes one of my kitties. And what I noticed is the grasping hands. 3 blind mice and grasping hands. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see, this is the pathless. The pathless with grasping hands. Difficult decisions, lack of directions. 3 blind mice. Okay, I'm curious where we're going with this. And I was reading Psalm 77. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. The next card is the Archer. Biding your time, planning ahead. I'm going to show you that. Look at that. And y'all, I'm seeing that the wreath for the laurel wreath, or the crown, Caesar's crown, y'all. I keep seeing that in that. And then we have the foundations and community. Now, hold on. It was 2:11 on my timer. Y'all, 2:12 there. I know today is 12:12, so that is significant. I am getting a shift. Y'all, I went to go to 77, Psalm 77, and I had my string here on Psalm 73. But on 77, at a closer look, I had noticed it said, pondering the goodness of God and his past provisions. Focusing your mind on God's current provisions, promises, and presence, as Mary, the mother of Jesus, would later do, is always a way to meditate. But they were talking about how ruminating on what ifs is an unhealthy thing. That's what I was getting in the gist of 77. But back over here in 73, in verse 21, it begins when it says, when I became embittered, 3:11 on my timer, and my innermost being was wounded. Then it goes down to the bottom and says, who do I have in heaven but you? And I desire nothing on earth but you. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart, my portions forever. Those far from you will certainly perish. You destroy all who are unfaithful to you. But as for me, God's presence is my good. I have made the Lord God my refuge, so I can tell about all you do. Now, what I'm being reminded of is that we're all very human. And y'all, I don't care what you believe. If you believe in God, or if you are like me, you believe in, I believe in a God, goddess, others, whatever your belief system may be, okay? To each time. But what I'm being reminded of, our worries, our what ifs, our daily struggles, worrying about, I know for me, it's justice, and it comes out here in the reverse, injustice, retribution. We may worry about that, and I know for me, that is one of my worries. When is this justice coming? That imbalance, that retribution, the corruption, the dishonesty, and everything. We have the 3 of Wands that came out first, 444 on my timer. We are having the adjustments made. There is progress. There is growth to the injustices being done, or that had been done. And I'm being reminded, hold on. Okay, here comes my kitty cat again, but I was being reminded of Psalm 70, a call for deliverance. Here comes my kitty cat. God, hurry to rescue me. Lord, hurry to help me. But, you know, we are promised deliverance, as we are also reminded often that our Creator, whatever you believe the Creator to be, will bring judgment. Hold on. Okay, and then it was 75 also, Psalm 75, if y'all would like to read that, where it talks about the Creator judging the wicked. And it says, when I choose a time, I will judge fairly. Okay? When the earth and all inhabitants shake, I think we can all relate to all of us shaking here or now. There's a lot of shaking going on. If you know, you know. I am the one who steadies its pillars. I say to the boastful, do not boast. And to the wicked, do not lift up your horn. Do not lift up your horn against heaven or speak arrogantly. So, here we are. Don't be cast up in your worries. And that goes for all of us, me included. And again, I'm taking back to 77. That call to release our worries. That confidence, to keep your faith, to know your truth. All right, hold on. Let's see. Nothing else is coming out of that one. Y'all, I'm noticing this tarot box, 644. You see his face? Oh, decisions, stalemate there. Don't be bound up in your mind. Wow. Do not be bound up in your mind. And don't feel like this, okay? It's coming. That worry, release that worry. It is, the other deck, it is coming. Y'all, 7-11. Y'all, 11 keeps popping out there. Final countdown. Y'all, final countdown. All right. We got the Snake Princess, and this is card 42, which goes to 6. That's my number for balance and harmony being restored. Honestly, I'm seeing the Temperance card right now in my mind. The Serpentine Path to Power. And you notice that she's holding the the red apple in her hand there. What else? Give me a last card here, please. Oh, I do not want a storybook. A last card, please. All right, the last card came out as a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. Those worries, those insecurities, we got to defeat those. I want to end this on a positive note. Return to joy. I love it. You can't fake that shit. We are here to experience joy, and that is so true. You can't, I'm sorry. Spirit's going to spirit, and a gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments, y'all. Those little worries and all that, me included, we got to let them go and let them just meander on down the stream. Y'all, when you have these worries or whatever, a lot of times I tell myself I am that boulder in the white water of everybody else's emotions. If you are an empath, you understand exactly what I mean. If you're picking up all the energy and you're feeling it, especially with all the seismic activity we're having, no shit that we pull up a verse that talks about trembles. Anyway, many blessings to you, blessed be.